Many thanks for staying with us on the newsroom. I am Mary Kanu. The Economic and Financial Crimes Commission, EFCC, has distanced itself from the claims by Ismaila Mustafa, also known as Mumfa, circulating that he was advised by the Commission to maintain a low profile in the wake of the indictment of his friend Abbas Ramon, also known as Hush Puppy, in a $1.1 million international fraud conspiracy by U.S. law enforcement agents. The Commission, in a statement by its media head, Wilson Owojaren, said the claim, which did not mention the official of the Commission who supposedly gave the advice, was incorrect and should be ignored. Owojaren said the Commission is not in the business of advising suspected internet fraudsters, and it is far-fetched that it would counsel one against whom it has pending criminal charge in courts. And the chairman of the People's Democratic Party's Reconciliation Committee, Senator Bukola Saraki, has paid courtesy visits to Governor Seyi Makinde at the Government House in Ibadan. The former Senate President, Ayim Pius Ayim, former Governor of Cross River State, Neil Imoke, and a host of others accompanied Saraki for the visit. Although the reason for the visit is still unknown, party leaders are presently in a closed-door meeting with the Oyo State Governor. And Zamfara State Governor Bello Matawalle has approved the immediate suspension of all the activities of the Joint Task Force on Zamfara State Road Traffic Agency. According to a statement signed by a state government spokesperson, Yusuf Gusau, the action followed the protest of the Tricycle Riders Association in the state last week, while the governor was away in Abuja for an official engagement. Yusuf said the governor has also directed for a full-scale investigation into the circumstances that led to the protest, with a view to advising the government on how best to restructure the agency for the overall interest of the people of the state. And in COVID stories, the Akwa Ibom state government has ordered 1 million doses of vaccines to combat the Delta variant of the COVID-19 pandemic, which has claimed 3 lives in the state in the past 3 weeks. The state's governor, Udom Emmanuel, also advised citizens to ignore rumors and go for vaccination against COVID-19 and adhere strictly to safety and prevention protocols to stay safe. He further urged residents to not take the virus for granted and to practice simple hygiene, which he says will help curb the rapid spread of the pandemic. And in business, the Central Bank of Nigeria has assured members of the public that it has implemented monitoring mechanisms to ensure that deposit money banks fulfill the legitimate foreign exchange demands of customers. The assurance was given by the Apex Bank's acting director in charge of corporate communications, Osita Wanisiobi, in a statement issued by the bank. Wanisiobi added that the CBN had received the commitment of the banks that customers with legitimate requests would not be turned back. And in international news, a Belarusian activist living in exile in Ukraine, Vitaly Shishev, has been found dead in a park near his home in Kiev. Shishev, who led the Belarusian House in Ukraine, a Kiev-based organization that helps Belarusians fleeing persecution, had been reported missing by his partner on Monday after he failed to return from a jog. His body was found hanged in a park in Kiev a day after, with his mobile phone and personal belongings removed from the scene. Police have launched a criminal case into the suspected premeditated murder and will investigate all possibilities, including the possibility that it was murder disguised as suicide. And now in sports, Simone Biles has won bronze in the women's balance beam final after pulling out of other events at the Tokyo Olympics, citing mental health issues. The 4-time gold medalist from the Rio Games won her 7th Olympic medal, tying her with Shannon Miller for the most ever wins for an American gymnast. Biles is the most decorated American gymnast of all time, as she has won 25 medals at World Championships. And that's all on the newsroom. We will be back at the top of the hour with more updates. Many thanks for watching.